What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? Now I want to come on here real quick and I just want to talk about why it's very important that when evaluating your life, you evaluate it in seasons, not series. Or series is, whatever you call it. Now for some context, I really wish that I had been taught this or, someone had made me aware of this much sooner. But I was on the phone the other day with my man's, and me and him we were just chopping it up. We were just talking, and he told me I was just explaining to him some of the challenges that I go through in my day-to-day life, and he was telling me that it's very important that you evaluate yourself and that you look at what you're going through in seasons. Now, when he said this to me, I didn't think too much of it at first, but when I really started to analyze what he was saying, it became very, beknownst to me that it's very important that you have a clear-cut picture, okay, that you have a clear-cut picture of what you want to be in your life in this season, okay? As young people, it doesn't matter what age you are, it's very easy to get wrapped up in the idea or the concept of you being successful long term, but you have to realize that in order to get to the long term, you have to go through the short term. A season can be anywhere from a week to a month to 3 months to 3 years, and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter how long a season is, but as long as you have a clear-cut understanding or idea of what you want your life to be within this current season, then you're going to be gravy. And speaking for us young people, very quickly, it's very easy to get wrapped up, like I said, in the idea that we need to have a whole entire life figured out. That's like playing a game such as Breath of the Wild or playing, let's just say, Tears of the Kingdom, something that I've been playing a lot recently. That's like knowing what's going to happen or mapping out the entire route of your life within the span of 5 minutes, despite the game taking you anywhere from 25 to 100,000 hours to beat, give or take. You're not gonna know what's going on in your life, okay? Life throws you twists and turns. Life is very unpredictable, and this society shelters us from the idea of thinking that, we're just protected to evil. We're just protected from evil or from bad things happening to you. But what we gotta realize is that there is no such thing as anything good, inherently good or bad that happens in this life. Everything bad that happens in this life is based off not only off of our perception, but it's simply life just doing what it do. And a lot of the time, when we look at our life term till our deathbed, we're playing a very fatal game. We're playing a very dangerous game that 100% of the time is not going to go out the way you expected it. So what I want you from now on to do is to go into every single day, go into every single season of your life with the mindset of you're not protected from bullshit, because bullshit is bound to happen to not only you, but to everybody. Everybody goes through the same problems. If everybody put their problems in a hat, we shook it all up, and we pulled out everybody else's problems, I'm pretty sure you would want to only have your problems and nobody else's. So like I said, you're not protected from bullshit. And number two, your life is not going to pan out the way you always think it's going to pan out. It's like a relationship, okay? You may think that you're supposed to be with somebody forever, and this is something that clear cut you have in your mind, but because of the way that life works, it may not always be the way that you thought it was going to be. And in order to be successful in all of your ventures and to not have your feelings hurt, is to not expect anything. When you expect nothing, you attract and manifest everything, because you're not expecting anything to happen. So you're just a clean slate. And when you allow this clean slate to be filled with nothing but divinity and brilliance, then you can never truly be disappointed of the outcome. Look, I may not know what I want to do for my whole entire life. I may not even know what I want to do for the next 3 to 5 years, or even next year, or even next month, okay? But I know that in this season of my life, I'm protected within my own energy, and I know that because I'm alive, because I'm here, because I'm present, because I'm Jacob Abraham Griffin in this body, that, I can never lose. I can never fail. So now it comes time to evaluate what it is that we want in our individual seasons of our life. And that's all not only a mental game, but that's also a game of your internal self. Only you can tell you what you want out of the season of your life. What is a season of your life? How long do you want a season of your life to be? And are you going to allow, the baggage of the previous seasons to carry on into this one? You may be healing from a relationship, which I would say I still am. You may be, grieving the loss of somebody or something that you thought was really important to you is no longer there, and that's okay. But don't allow the baggages of other previous chapters and seasons to bleed over into this newest chapter. With every single day that passes, that means one less excuse. And there is no excuse for you to constantly mourn the loss of something or someone that was most valuable to you. There's gonna come a point in time where life is going to keep going. If the earth is gonna spin, you have to keep spinning with it. Nobody's gonna wait for you. Time is not gonna wait for you. Time is an illusion, yes, but time is not gonna wait for you. You're going to age, you're going to grow, you're going to lose, you're going to gain, you're going to suffer, you're going to be happy, and eventually we are all going to die. So what's the point of living life with regret, okay? I'd rather live my life knowing that I failed trying than I failed not trying. I had to switch locations, but I wanted to add on by saying that life is truly a gift, okay? Like I said, with every single passing day means one less excuse. And you can't allow the baggage of other seasons of your life to bleed into this season of your life. If you start to think of your life as like a TV show or like a movie or something like that, you begin to see that with every single sequel, every single season, there are new opportunities, there are new plot devices, there's new character development, there's new, people, there's new everything in every single season of your life. And when you allow yourself to move on to newer seasons of your life with optimism, with beauty, with blessings, so on and so forth, then you can begin to look at your life as a new opportunity every single day. Give yourself mental clarity and allow yourself to feel liberated by the fact that you don't know what you want to do. And that's what makes life exciting. As people, we love comfortability, we love predictability, we love to know what's coming next. But the fun of life is not knowing what's coming next, okay? Again, like I said, that's like knowing the end of a game or, knowing the end of the final product before you were even close to getting there. You don't know, and that's what's fun. But it's a scary type of fun. It's like exhilarating. You're not supposed to know. So give yourself that time to feel liberated by the fact that you don't know. But at the end of the day, everything is just gonna pull through the way it's supposed to. And last but not least, the last thing that I wanted to touch on that is very important when entering into new seasons of your life is to observe, not absorb, okay? It's important to try new things, to get into new ventures and new experiences, to make new friends whilst not judging anybody or yourself. You gotta realize that in this life, in every single passing and waking moment, us humans, we are doing our best, okay? And everybody has their own trauma, everybody has their own baggage, everybody has their own emotional damage that they're carrying into every single situation of their life. And all of their past experiences can and will shape who you are in the present moment. So when it comes to, meeting new people and things like that, it's always best to observe their energy, not always absorb their energy. But at the same time, don't allow that to bring you down as an individual yourself. So again, what do you want in this season of your life? Only you can answer that question. For me, I want and strive for, and I'm attracting and manifesting and becoming every single day, mental clarity, understanding, clairvoyance, and just overall progressiveness, and my life and things like that. I consider myself to be a very progressive person, and because of this very progressive nature, I'm doing things in my life that are not only making me more of what I just said, but it's helping to facilitate and solidify everything that's great that's going on in my life. But with that being said, I love myself through you. We gonna rock out. Have a beautiful, blessed, productive, and successful day. And like I said, I had to switch locations, you feel me? So I'm not even, I'm at my crib, but I'm not, you get the point. But with that being said, the goal of life is not just to be infinitely great, it's to be greater than infinity.